Welcome to another video with Libby at libbystamps.com. I'm going to show you today how to make this gift bag using the new gift bag punch board by Stampin' Up. And yes, this ribbon is Tip Top Taupe. It's actually seam binding, whisper white seam binding that I inked up using a sponge and the Tip Top Taupe ink. So I just literally lay the seam binding down and sponged it with the ink on both sides, and then I had my coordinating seam binding or ribbon for the bag. We'll get started on the gift bag punch board, and there's just a couple of things I'd like to point out to you. This piece here is the start line, and you line everything up with that. And this is the gusset. This piece here forms your gusset. Now you're going to have a front, a back, and two gussets in your bag. And really, to make different sized bags, you just need to have your gusset measurement and a little bit on the end. And I work on about 1/2 inch or 1.3 centimeters. So your gusset is 2 inches. So you need 2 gussets in your bag. So that's 4 inches. Or 10 centimeters, plus you need the little bit on the end to put your bag together, which is another 1/2 inch or another 1.3 centimeters. So you're up to 4.5 inches or 11.3 centimeters. And then you just need to add the measurement for your front and back. So you could have a 5-inch front if you wanted to. So that would be 10 inches plus your 2 gussets and your 1/2 inch. So you're up to 14.5 inches for the width or the length here of your piece of card. So you can make any size gift bag, is what I'm saying, provided you add on your 2 gussets and your little bit on the end to put the bag together. It doesn't matter how wide your gift bag is. You could make huge ones, the size of an A3 sheet, plus your gusset if you wanted to. Alright, you can also make longer ones. Just be careful when you're scoring down here that you don't go off the board. You can finish those score lines later on your scoring tool or in your trimmer using the scoring tool. Alright, so I think that's about all I needed to explain. So my piece of card today is 11 inches by the width of a sheet of A4 cardstock. And so we'll just get started. Alright, so I line the beginning of my card up with the start line, and I push it as far in as it will go, and I'm going to punch down. And because I'm making a medium-sized box, and it tells me that on the board at 11 inches, I'm going to score down the M line as far as I can go. And then I'm going to move this score line right across to the start again, and there's a little pointer there, so you know where the score line has to go. And this time I'm making the gusset. I'm going to punch down, so every time I get back to the start line I'm going to punch down, and I'm going to make the gusset by going around the triangle, down, and then down the side line. And every time you move your card, you need to go across the horizontal. Alright, and then I'm moving my card again, and I'm going to put this side score line up to the start, making sure that I keep it in as far as it will go. Because I'm at the start line, I'm going to punch down again. I'm going to go across the horizontal and down the M line. So now I have my front and my back. Alright, and then I'm going to move all the way across again, and because I'm back at the start line, I punch down, and I'm making another gusset, so I'm going around the triangle, down the middle of the gusset, I'm doing the horizontal, and I'm going across to the side, so that makes the side. I haven't done that very straight. There we are. Alright, and then I'm moving all the way across again for my last one, so that I've lined the side up with the pointer, and I'm going to punch down. Alright, now this gives me the little bit on the end that I'm going to use to join the bag together, and I just snip that off there like that, and again off there like that, so that I've just got those two little bits angled. Alright, I'm now going to turn the gift box punch board around, and we're going to make the holes here to thread the ribbon through. Alright, so again I'm going to line up with the edge of my box right on the pointer that's at the back of the gift box punch board, and press down, and that'll give me a hole. I'm going to go to the next score line and punch down, and I'm going to continue that right across, just doing the score lines, not the gusset. So just the sides of the bag, and then the last one, punch down like that. Alright, and now I've got all my holes for my gift box punch board, and I can put that to one side. Alright, so I'm going to pull in my trimmer again because I haven't got my scoring tool out. And I'm just going to place my bag in the trimmer and just continue those score lines with the scoring tool. You could just fold, but I just want to know that I've got them in the right place. I've continued the score lines. Now we're going to do one extra score line, and that's so that our bag will fold like they do fold flat. Alright, so we've got our points for our gussets, and we're going to line those up so that they're in the ditch of our cutting of our trimmer. So I've got the point of the gusset here and the point of the gusset here, and I'm just going to slide that along by about 1/8 of an inch, maybe a couple of millimeters, and I'm going to score all the way down, and that gives us our extra score line, and then we're finished with the trimmer. Alright, now before I do any more, I'm just going to bring in my stamp, and I'm using the hardwood stamp. Alright, now it's time to put our bag together, and I'm going to use sticky strip today. Now I know sticky strip's been discontinued, but we haven't got our other double-sided tape out just yet. So and it'll make it easy to see on the bag. So you're putting a bit of sticky strip down that little tab bit that you're going to use to close the bag, and then you want some on each of these tabs. I always put the tab at the back of my bag, so the back of my bag's where I'm going to put my other piece of sticky strip. Alright, I'll come back in now and just show you about these folds. We're going to fold on that scoring line that we made and do it backwards and forwards. Then you need to just go in and burnish the score lines on the bag itself. So I'll come back in and burnish these ones here. The only bits left are your gussets. We just take the sticky strip liner off the sticky strip and fold that over, and then this side just folds over to meet it. Alright, so I'm going to put the two ends in first, then the back down, and make sure you've got that squared up, and then the front down. And then I usually come in with the base of my scoring tool or a ruler, and I just firm down those folds. And there I've got my gift bag, and it's as simple as just pushing your fingers in the sides and your gift bag goes in like that. Now, because we've put the extra scoring mark in, it'll also fold up flat. Alright, so just like this one here. Alright, just one last thing I wanted to show you today, and that's how to make a banner with our new triple banner punch. Now, it takes 3 sizes of card, 2 inches, 1.5 inches and 1 inch. Now I'm using Early Espresso, Tip Top Taupe and Very Vanilla, and my Early Espresso is cut to 4 1/4 inches by 2 inches, and I'm just simply going to pop that into the punch, push it all the way and punch down, and I've got a banner. Alright, my Tip Top Taupe is cut to 4 inches by 1.5 inches, so again push it through and punch down. And then my last piece is Very Vanilla, and it's cut to 3 3/4 inches by 1 inch, and I can just pop it in all the way through and punch down, and I've got my banners. Alright, one other thing I wanted to show you too was, I've just grabbed a piece of scrap here. You can make chevrons quite easily with this banner punch. So I'll just bring it back in. So say I wanted to make chevrons. I've got some 2 inch wide card here, and I'm just going to push it in as far as it'll go and punch down, and then push again and punch down and push again and punch down. I hope this has worked. See how it punches out some perfect little chevrons for you. So that's another use for that triple banner punch. I'm just going to stamp a greeting on the Very Vanilla, and because it's a little narrow, I'm going to stamp it so it goes from left to right, and this is from the And Many More set, and I've inked it up in Tip Top Taupe. A little bit on the back of that one, and I'm just going to layer them up onto my card, and they should all fit just nicely together because I've used Tombow. It gives me a bit of wiggle room. I'll bring my bag back in, and I'm just using a peg from the embellishments, and I'm going to add that to the front of my bag. You could ink up your peg as well if you wanted to. And there I've got a nice bag suitable for, I think, a male gift of some sort. Alright, that's all I have for you today. Thanks for stopping by. Bye for now.
It'll take creation, imagination. Try to draw outside the line. Let us see inside your mind. You'll find